Hey guys, so you can tell by the title, a lot has happened. In my last video that I uploaded, I kind of did like a soda spill sesh, and one of the things I talked about was the coronavirus. And a lot has happened since that video, so I guess I will update you guys. As you can tell by the title, I am unemployed now. So to kind of go back and give you details on how I got to this point, after I uploaded that video that was on Monday, come Tuesday I came into work. It was the big talk of work of what we're gonna do. There were several meetings, and then Wednesday came, and there was a lot of people that weren't at work, and I thought it was kind of strange. And there was a lot of whisper about, working from home and how they're trying to come up with an option to work from home. And that's when they made an announcement that if somebody would like to work from home, they were going to try and create an option for that. Still, I wasn't concerned about my job. So then come Thursday, we got an email while there was a meeting going on saying that all non-life essential companies were shutting down. Right then and there, we were unsure of what that meant. We thought we were not life essential, so we thought we were one of the companies shutting down. And then about an hour after we got that email, we got a list of the places that were essential that were allowed to stay open. Everything else had to shut down by 8 that day, but it wasn't really like mandatory until the weekend. But once we saw the list, we saw that newspaper companies were allowed to stay open. They were life essential. So right then and there, I thought, okay, I'm still safe. I figured the only way that I wouldn't be safe is if we go in lockdown. I thought, we go in lockdown, my whole company, we're going to work from home. And then Friday came. Friday was a big shock to me. Friday, everybody came in like normal, and they called one of my coworkers into the office. He was in there for a while with 2 bosses, and after he came out, they called me in, and right away I knew something wasn't right. They started talking about coronavirus. My first thought was, oh, we're all gonna be moving to working at home. I wasn't sure how that was gonna work in terms of doing layout for the newspaper, but 4 days a week, I'm an editor, so that would be easy for me to do from home. And instead, they decided to inform me that they were cutting 50% of their workers. And the newspaper was going down to 3 days a week instead of 7 days a week. And I was one of them being cut. I'm not shocked that I was one of them that was cut, because if they were going to cut anybody, I should be one of them. For the simple fact that, one, I am one of the newer workers there. I feel like, they should choose who's been there longer to stay and whose positions are more important. And as much as I am important, I'm also not important. They can function without me. They can edit the paper and articles without me. It doesn't take like a super genius to do that. It is nice to have the extra help, but they can function without me. So I was one of them cut, and they told me that as of right now, I'm cut for 2 weeks, but probably more. They made it sound like potentially a month. I've talked to other coworkers that were cut. They made it sound like it might even be 2 months. They did express that once, all this gets better, that I can come back. Obviously, I want to come back, but in the meantime, it sucks. I don't have a job. I had to file for unemployment. They did make sure to let me know that the second I am unemployed to make sure that I file for unemployment, which I did. And now what? So my first thought was, okay, one of my biggest payments is my student loans. So I heard a lot of rumors regarding what they were going to do with student loans, you know. I heard a lot of stuff about like their interest, and as much as that sort of helps, it doesn't fully help, because if I'm unemployed, I mean, it's a big payment to have when you're unemployed. So even though I'll be getting money from unemployment, it's not gonna be like enough. At least I don't think so. I mean, I haven't gotten anything yet because this literally just happened. My last day of work was Saturday, after being told Friday. I literally had a day to like, okay, this is what's going on. No longer have a job. But I knew there was no talk of completely getting rid of student loans. So today, Monday that I'm filming this, I called my student loans and I went through all the steps of, you know, Social Security and all these different questions regarding your student loans to finally get to a voicemail that says, sorry, we are no longer taking calls. You will have to contact us online through a chat. Which automatically was like, alright, that's annoying, but it's fine. You know, I'd rather talk to someone through chat anyway, but I just figured it would have been easier if I did it over the phone. So I went on the chat, sent my message, and it says I have a day and 22 hours till I get a response. My first thought was, well, you know, sometimes that kind of stuff happens when it's busy, but they usually get back to you within like a half hour, an hour, and it's been 6 hours. I don't think they'll be getting back to me until a day and 22 hours, so yay for that. Don't have that figured out yet. I was very happy and like upbeat in the last video talking about coronavirus, because not that I thought this was just gonna blow over, but I thought we were going to slowly see some improvement, and I feel like we really haven't. You know, everyone keeps saying, oh, it's improving here and it's improving here, but it's not. It's honestly not. And I think it's only going to get worse in the US because we still have a lot of places and that aren't shut down that should be, and we still have a lot of people going to work with tons of people surrounding them. So, and we still have a lot of people that aren't taking it seriously. They're just like, oh, this is just the flu, and it's not. It's not just the flu. Do your research. I was fortunate enough to work for the newspaper, so I was, you know, firsthand, you know, given information on this virus without having to go out of my way and look for it. So I was, you know, from the very beginning, very aware of how important this was and how serious it was. You know, I still stand by the fact that there were some people overreacting in terms of hoarding things that they didn't need to. But part of me understands, because, you know, this isn't a normal thing that happens every day, you know? You don't normally have some pandemic going on, so people don't know how to react. So I'm sorry I'm playing with my bangs the whole time. You can't expect people to react to a pandemic a certain way because it's not an everyday thing. And then now we have normal people that are panicking because there were already people that did the pre-panic, and now the normal people are panicking because, oh wait, now there's nothing for us to buy. So it's just kind of one big mess of people panicking. Which, I mean, it's not fine, but it makes sense. I mean, you can't expect everybody to react a certain way or to just not panic, because this is not a normal thing. This doesn't happen every day. We don't, you know, the whole country doesn't get put on lockdown for certain things, you know? Just to kind of give like an insight, I live in PA. I don't live in a city. I'm currently not on lockdown as I'm filming this. I think it's only a matter of time till I do though. My sister lives in a city, she is on lockdown. My dad does not live in a city and he is on lockdown. We all live in PA. So yeah, it's only a matter of time till I'm put on lockdown, but it doesn't matter, I am unemployed. So I don't know what to expect, but my heart goes out to the people in Italy and China and whoever else is being severely affected. I'm pretty sure Italy is probably at the worst right now, and probably will continue to be, mainly because of their age in Italy. But that doesn't mean the US is going to be all fine and dandy, because we're not, you know. And it's not just affecting old people, it's affecting, you know, young children, babies. You can get this at any age. You might not even see symptoms, and if you do, it might be flu symptoms, which the flu does suck still, but, you know, there's a good chance that you will survive if you're, you know, healthy and at a decent age. But that doesn't mean that you should just go and live your life like normal, because you could be passing on these symptoms to somebody who can't handle it. And it sucks that a lot of people are not taking it seriously, because it's only affecting people at a very, very young age and a very, very old age. And that sucks, because, like, what if someone's passing it to, like, your grandmother, or someone's passing it to, like, your nephew, or, you know what I mean? So everybody please take it seriously. But yeah, the more we don't take it seriously, the longer we're going to be on lockdown, the longer things are going to shut down. And people need money, people need food, people need to live their lives. So let's just get it over with and follow the rules so that we can get back to our normal lives, because I'm only on day 2 of being unemployed, and I've already got all of my relaxing out of the way. I've already caught up on all my shows. I'm bored. There's always times where you don't want to go to work and you think, like, wow, like, this is going to be really nice, a day off, and then once you have that day off, it's like, well, now what? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So for the future, because I've already been filming for 17 minutes now, I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out of this video, but I'm going to try to film and upload more often. My original plan was I wanted to film and upload at least 3 times a week. I don't want to say that though, because as much as I have the time to do that, I don't know if I'll have the ideas to, because I've been on YouTube for 12 years now, I think. Yeah, 12 years? Yeah, 12 years. I've been on YouTube for 12 years. I've done it all. It's not that easy to just come up with an idea every single day, so bear with me, but you probably will see a kind of scattered schedule. Regardless, I will try to have a video up on my Mondays, as per usual, but hopefully I can at least get out another video, if not 2 more, during the week, because I'm bored, and I'm sure you guys are bored, and nothing I would rather do on my days off than watch YouTube videos. So I'm going to try to entertain you guys and not give you this kind of sad, boring video anymore, because as much as it sucks that I'm unemployed, I could be in a worse situation than I am in, so I'm grateful that, you know, I have what I have, you know. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Leave in the comments some shows, movies, music, things for me to look up, while I am in quarantine, while I am unemployed. I'll take anything. If you want to share your story from wherever you live, even if it's also PA, let me know in the comments. If you're also unemployed, let me know. We're in this together. You know, this isn't the end. There will be a cure, there will be, you know, things will get better, but it's not promised when, and it's not promised how soon. So please, everybody, take it seriously, follow the rules so that we're not in this boat forever. But yeah, so did I say give it a thumbs up? I don't know. If I didn't, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys whenever I see you guys. Hopefully 2 or 3 days from now. But yeah. Okay.
Missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone.